Imagine waking up tomorrow to the release of a new model, AGI 1.0. By lunch, the model has cured cancer. By dinner, it's ended all wars. And by the next day, it solved grand unifying field theory. The world has fundamentally changed because of a single innovation, artificial general intelligence, or AGI for short. Imagine waking up on the same day to the catastrophic release of AGI. By breakfast, it's realized humanity's friction to its plans. By lunch, you no longer exist, and by dinner, few traces of humanity are left on Earth. 2 days, one fundamental shift in technology. When the World Wide Web released on April 30th of 1993, the technology that is now essential to all of our lives took decades to be implemented into governments, banks, and massive corporations. ChatGPT took months or years. AGI is the fastest version of this and will take hours or days to completely change the way we live our lives. That's why today I'll be answering the question, what if AGI released tomorrow? What is AGI? AGI is what AI would have been defined as 100 years ago. Faster, smarter, more dangerous, better than a human in every aspect. A truly dangerous and dominating technology. We're far away from this with modern models like FSD 14.3 or Gemini 3.1, which do not yet surpass the best humans in their fields. This is because of the way we train AI. Inputting lots of human data produces a relatively average human result. To beat humans, we need to take the approach that Google DeepMind took when they made their model AlphaZero to beat the world's best Go player Lee Sedol in 2016. AlphaZero was trained on the pure rules of the game, allowing it to innovate a game that had been around for millennia and been hyper-analyzed for just as long. You may see why it's difficult to define AGI. I will leave you with what John Searle said when machines first started passing the Turing test, with the Chinese room experiment. Imagine you're sitting in a room at a desk with a computer running an algorithm that changes little lines on a piece of paper. A Chinese speaker slipping you a note with Chinese writing on it under the door, which you could input into the algorithm, and then manipulate to produce an accurate response. Giving back this response to the man would make him think you fully understand what he said and were able to produce a response. Understand is the keyword here, because you understood nothing. All you did was use an algorithm to determine what comes next, similar to AI models we have nowadays. For the sake of simplicity and for this speech, I will define AGI as a model that understands. It doesn't use math, it doesn't use code, it simply understands what it does. Let's take a look at if this is even possible. The intelligence of an AI model is roughly equal to the logarithm of the resources required to train and run it. This means our question should be, where is the horizontal asymptote? The line of intelligence AI will never truly reach. If it's a super intelligent model, how close are we? And do we have time to align the model with humanity's goals? Now let me answer the question, what if AGI released tomorrow? The most immediate impact would be felt in the global markets, as the concept of human capital would be rewritten overnight. The Ludette fallacy, the idea that technological innovation doesn't cause unemployment but merely shifts the workforce, no longer applies. This is the total devaluation of all human labor instantaneously and globally. Jobs we're in school for now or working at now will simply become irrelevant. The tech sector would likely increase massively, as human friction is reduced to zero and the cost of labor is simply the cost of the electricity required to run a model. Some markets remain unchanged. Historically, luxury, for example, has remained largely unchanged when global markets crashed. Hermes finished with plus 15% in 2008 despite a global crash, meaning this might present great job opportunities for us in the future. Scientific advancements would skyrocket due to complex protein simulation allowing us to treat advanced diseases like cancer, which we're already seeing happening now, with news stories of a man in Australia who used AI to help him treat his dog's cancer. Our living standard would increase above that of even the wealthiest people nowadays, as the price of any good is simply reduced to the price of the electricity required to manufacture that good. This means energy becomes our most valuable resource. An aligned AGI would be a massive step forward in humanity, but it's not guaranteed. What can we do? As we sit here in this room, don't be passive. Don't invest your time and your effort and hope that it'll all turn out alright. Ensure the technology we build stays aligned with our goals as humanity. If AGI releases, your value will no longer be found in your ability to do math, code, or process data. Your value will be found in the humanity and the ethics you build into the systems, the empathy we show for one another. What we really need is the wisdom to decide what we build, not just how fast. Thank you.